Good afternoon. I think I'm on now. Hi everyone. We'll wait a little bit to let people come in. We have about 3 to 4 minutes. Thank you, Doriana. Good to see you too. Here, let me make... Hello. Hi. Hello, hello. You know, I'll come in close. Hello. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So today is a Pilates Fusion class, which means I take some Pilates principles and throw them into my workouts. It's pretty much full body, a little more emphasis on legs, a little bit. You are gonna get your heart rate up. It is low impact. Oh, that's awesome. Jamila, thank you. Thank you for even doing it later. That's awesome that you came in even to say hi. Rebecca, thank you for joining. Sikve, is that correct? Did I do it right? Oh, thank you. I think it's really sweet that a lot of you guys are coming in to say that it's too late to do a workout, but you're gonna do it tomorrow. Thank you so much. Hello. Okay, so no equipment. So that means your own body weight. I do recommend a mat. And I'm just checking to make sure that the angles look right. Hi. Hi, Hideo. Okay, we'll start in 2 minutes. And so even if you can't work out with me live today, just the fact that many of you are saying you're going to do it, that's awesome. As you guys know, I keep them up there for you. I don't put any music. That is for you to put on, to listen to. Hey, Helen. Thank you for joining. Fiona, hey. All right. Anita, I get it. You're in Italy. Do it tomorrow. Thank you for even letting me know. Hey Fazia, thank you for joining from the Caribbean. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. I am a little sore today, so we will see how I do with this. Okay, I'm gonna get my timer. So please, as you all know, if you've ever taken any of my classes before online, you know that if something doesn't feel right for you, there's a reason. I want you to either do the modification that I provide, or simply just take a little bit of a break and stretch, okay? Know that one workout isn't going to completely change your body. One workout can hurt it though, right? So you want to honor yourself and do what feels comfortable for you. Everything with working out, it's about consistency and progression over time. It's not about pushing yourself beyond the limits. I don't subscribe to that. So if you're training with me, you probably know that about me already. Hi. Okay. Let's do it. I have to center myself. I've been teaching this morning, and so when I do an intention today with you guys, if I take a little bit longer, it's because I have to center and focus, okay? So, let's do it. So starting with your legs wide, your knees are soft. You always have this awareness of pulling your core in tight, and we're going to begin with 3 big deep breaths. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, rise. Exhale down. One more, take it up. Bring the palms together, close your eyes, place your hands to your heart. Drop your head down, and let's set your intention for your class. How do you want to feel? What do you want to accomplish? Opening your eyes. Very good. Bringing your hands like so, one on top of the other. Start to lift one knee up into a modified high knee. Now this helps to loosen up the hips, loosen up the back, keep your chest tall. And breathe. Continue with the legs, but take your arms up to the sky. Now if that doesn't feel right for you, keep your arms here. Now every time the knee lifts, you're going to pull the arms down. Feel those shoulder blades pulling down your back, engaging that upper back. Now, the knee that lifts, twist towards that knee. Twist. Exhale as you twist. We're going to keep movement here. Watch me. Face forward. Now, straight leg, opposite arm, reach. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see that. So now you're getting hamstring stretch. Little contraction of the abs here. Just getting that blood flow in the body. Five seconds. Good. Squat, calf raise. So lifting the heels up, down, and lift. Now, when you lift up, squeeze your butt. Loosening up the legs, warming them up, loosening up your ankles. Press into those toes. Five seconds. Very nice. Come down to the floor. So here on the floor, on your hands and your knees. Now, if you need anything to protect and support your knees, fold up your yoga mat. Waking up your upper back, drop down between the shoulder blades, and then push away, spreading the shoulder blades away. Drop down and lift. Keep going. Now, this is option one. Option two, if you want a little bit more for that warm-up, your knees come up a few inches off the mat, toes curled under, and continue that movement. Feel the shoulder blades, even though you're dropping and pushing, try to keep those shoulders from creeping up by the ears. 5 seconds. You might even feel your quads warming up a little bit here, and drop the knees down. You're going to take one arm forward by your ear as though you're shaking somebody's hand. Hold that there. Feel your core pulling in. Feel your upper back working. And then rotating naturally through the shoulder. Open up towards me. Circle around and back down. And just keep going like that. Forward. Open. So now we're getting some rotation. Breathe. Hi. Good afternoon! And now let's reverse it, going back, up and forward. Trying to keep your hips still. So as I'm asking you to open up, you're opening up through the ribs. Let's go for one more. And then switch. Other arm is forward, open, circle through. And then let's reverse it. We're doing this for time. If you ever see me awkwardly looking down and forward, that's my timer that I'm looking at. Let's go for one more. And from here, placing the hands down just a little bit wider than your shoulders, lift your hips up and back into a downward dog. And then in this position, I want you to lift your heels up as high as you can. So come into here, and then you're going to bring your heels together, toes apart. So your feet look like a V. And then from there, you come forward into a plank, shoulders right over your wrists, and then shoot back and drop the heels down, but still in your V. Lift the heels up, come forward into your plank. Lift up, drop the heels down. 3 more, lift, forward. Up, drop. 2 more. Up, forward. Last one, up, forward, up, and very nice. Now this time, lift those heels up, stay in that Pilates V, come forward to your plank. Holding this position, you're gonna tap your knees down to the floor and straighten. So keep going, I'm gonna do a slight diagonal so you can see the shape of my knees here. My knees go a little wide, about shoulder width apart as they tap, because the V position will make it so they naturally go into that position. Now as you're doing this, keep your hips still. Draw your abs up. It's hard, 10 seconds. Let's go for one more, and then drop your knees down. Shoulders again right over your wrists, knees directly underneath your hips. Coming into a neutral position. Let's take your left arm, left hand behind your back, keeping your elbow up in line with your ear. The opposite leg is going to open up into a fire hydrant. So it's going to open up directly out to the side, then drop, and then open the chest twist. And go for it. Open, down, twist. Keep going. So you're going at your own pace. Now, if opening the leg out to the side makes you lose balance, please don't judge yourself. That's something to work on. But you can always drop your arm down to open the knee, and then place the hand back behind your head to open. Right? And then just know that doing it with one arm is something to work towards, if that really interests you. We've all got a lot of things we're working on. I'm not sure if this is one of your goals in life, but you know, something to aspire to. You have 5 seconds. One more. Good. Now take that hand down. You're going to take that same leg out at a slight diagonal outside of the hip. So let me rotate here. When the leg lifts up, you're going to come down onto that elbow, pulse it up, and then back up. Lift it up on the elbow and back up. Keep going. So I'm trying to give you all angles here so you can see what I do. When the leg lifts, I come down and up. Now in this one, you want to make sure you're not sinking into that supporting hip, that your core is really pulled in tight. Then when you pulse the leg up, you're squeezing that butt. Keep going, and I'm going to rotate back to my original position. 10 seconds. Last one, and very nice. Come on down. So if your right leg was the one that was lifted, come down onto your left side. So the same leg that was just lifting is the top leg. Bring your heels together. You're in a clam position and begin opening and closing. Your top shoulder is right over the bottom elbow, and you're lifting out of that shoulder. Here is option 1. Option 2, come on up, still keeping your leg bent as you're holding this side plank as you open the knee. Notice that my feet are still connected. Chest is up. The tendency in this move is to close the upper body, right? Shoulders stacked, heart up, looking at me. Good. Give me 10. Not 10 reps, 10 seconds. Those of you that are writing right now, I can't read it. I'm so sorry. I'm working out. One more. And drop it down. Come back to your hands and your knees. So the same leg that was up is the same leg that's going to kick. So if my right leg was the one lifting, I'm going to turn to the right. See what I'm doing? Come off your knees here. Hold this position. So you're looking down at the floor. Your knees are turned. My right leg only is going to kick back and bring it in. Drop the knees down. Come on back up. Kick. Drop it down. Keep going. Up. Kick. drop it down. Now we're working your obliques, your arms, your butt, a whole lot. Up, kick, drop it down. Keep going. The tendency in this move, the elbows flare out to the side. Can you draw them in? Shoulders plug down as you do it. Keep going. 15 seconds. Last 8. And relax. Coming down onto your stomach. In this position, your arms look like a cactus. You're looking down at the floor. You're going to lift everything up and drop back down. Lift everything up and drop back down. Keep going. So if you know me, you know that we have to do the other side because I'm not going to leave you hanging with just one side. Really feel the squeeze between the shoulder blades, the lift of the legs, the lengthening of the legs. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Flex your legs, pull your abs in tight, push yourself up and downward dog. Coming back to your Pilates V, lift your heels up high, come forward to your plank. Lift back up, drop your heels down. Lift up, use your abs to draw forward. Use your abs to lift up and down. Keep going. So even if you're not going at my pace, it's okay. If you're going faster, that's okay. I just really want you to feel where you're initiating from. Knee core, hold your plank in your Pilates V. Knees drop and straighten. Now a great modified for this is just holding your modified plank. Your knees are down, your chest is drawing forward, your core is pulled up. And no shame in this, right? You're still working your core, you're still working your arms. Down and straighten. Here we go. 12 seconds and 10. Woo! Abs in and up. Going 5. And drop the knees down. Now this time you're going to take the opposite arm. So for me it will be my right hand behind my back and my left knee opens out into a fire hydrant and then I open up. Open and open. Can you feel your arms working so hard? That's all part of my intention. Keep going. I'm going to turn it a diagonal so you can see. Right? My knee goes right out to the side and open. Remember, modified. Hand goes down, open. Place it back behind your head, twist. We're trying to get that flexibility of your spine. This, when you have the hand behind your head and you open out, it's using all those stabilizer muscles, the obliques, the hip abductors. We have time for about 3 more. Keep going. 1 more. Now, place that hand down. That same leg goes at a diagonal, right? Just outside of the hip. You come down onto that opposite elbow, pulse it up, and come back. Drop down, pulse, and come back. This one will feel probably a little bit easier than the last move, but all the more reason to give it more attention. When you're lifting the leg up, really squeeze that outer thigh. Try not to just sink into that hip. Really feel the core drawing up, even as you're going down to the floor. Coming up, we have that clam, okay? So I'm going to want you to transition pretty quickly. We've got stuff to do. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down to the clam. Remember, the leg that was moving is the top leg. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder. If you want, come on up, open and close. Option to stay down, right? If that means it feels better for your neck and your shoulder, you'll still feel that outer thigh. Keep your feet connected, keep your core in tight. A lot of people say to me, Kid, am I supposed to feel this in my bottom hip? And the answer is yes. It's stabilizing. It also just worked on the other side, right? So, yes. 8 seconds. Then we've got that oblique move coming up with the left leg kicking back. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Come up onto your hands. So this time you're going to turn. If you have your left leg lifted, you're going to turn to your left. Float up, hold that there. The knees are lifted, abs are pulled in. Kick the leg, tap the knees down. Lift, kick. Now if this doesn't feel right for you, just kick that top leg. You do not have to lift that bottom leg. Notice that concentration that you'll feel in the glute here. Woo! To take a breath, keep going. You keep going, I get to stop. Just kidding. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, downward dog. We're not doing another back extension because that's coming up later. Holding this downward dog, let's take your right leg up to the sky, stay there. Place the foot in between your hands, stay there. Let's find your form here. You're in a low lunge. That knee sits right inside that shoulder. That knee is in line with your ankle. Bring your arms up. Hi, how you feeling? Kit, I'm amazing. Kit, I'm doing the best I've ever done. Keep holding. Love to hear it. Bring your upper body forward. So now you're at this pitch diagonal. If this doesn't feel good for your upper back, because this is an upper back strengthener, bring your hands here, right, into prayer. Holding this, staying low in your front leg, tap your back leg in. And tap. Has anybody ever done a version of this on a Pilates reformer? Now, great time to check in. Place your hands onto your hips and notice how your hips feel. Is one hip drawing forward? Try to keep them in line with each other. And once you feel that they're in line with each other, take your arms back up. 10. Keep going, I'm going to turn. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step that leg back, bring your hands to the floor. Pull your hips back, straighten out that front leg. Whew. Hold that stretch. And then bend into the knee. One more time. Straighten it, stretch. Draw your chest forward towards the toes. And then bend that front knee, arms back up. Now holding this position, you're now going to take your back leg and bend it close to the floor. And now, option to have your hands on your hips. If that feels better for you, you're going to lean slightly forward, just as we did, but your back leg kicks up and stay low. So notice that I never straighten my front leg. Kick, down, kick. My energy's in my front heel. The tendency is to want to go into the toes. Keep it back. This knee does not draw forward. It's just my upper body propelling me forward to bring my back leg up. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your lunge, hands to the floor. Straighten out that leg, hamstring stretch. Hold that there. Feel that burn. Bend into the knee. Again, pull it back. And bend into the knee. Place your hands down, step back into your plank. Once again into a Pilates V. This time we rock forward. Point your toes, and then exhale back. Point your toes, and back. You can do this on your knees, rock forward, and then go back. Rock forward, and go back. Keep going. Point, and flex. Push that floor away. Abs pull in and up as they're going up and underneath your rib cage. You have 5 seconds. And lift your hips up and back. Separate your feet so they're no longer in that Pilates V. Take your left leg up to the sky. Place that foot in between the hands. And before you come up, make sure you have your form. Where is your knee in relationship to your ankle? Back leg is straight. Abs pulled in, arms up, and we hold this position. And stay. Now, I'm going to turn a slight diagonal here. Hold. So, your back heel, try to keep it right in line with the ball of your foot. So it's going to be pushing back. Try to bring that back heel forward. Holding that, bring your upper body forward. You can bring your hands to prayer, step it in. This leg does not move. It stays low. If your arms are up, they're in line with your ears. My back leg is super light, right? All of my energy is in my front leg, which is drawing my back leg in along with my abdominals. 5 seconds. Keep going. And from here, step that leg back, hands to the floor, straighten out your front leg, hamstring stretch. Breathe. We strengthen, then we stretch. Bend into that knee. One more time, pull it back, straighten. Coming up, we have the low lunge with the back kick. Bend the knee, arms up. Good, now you can bring your hands to your hips as you bend your back knee down. Lean forward, kick, and land low. Boom. The more you think about your core here, oddly enough, the more balanced you'll be, right? If you're thinking about your leg, it being an extremity, you might actually lose your balance. Think about the center of you to stay centered. Now get lower. It's so torturous. 5 seconds. Yo! As I just lost my balance. And hold your lunge. Straighten out your back leg. Ow! Bend that knee, place your hand, step back to your plank, rock forward and back, go. You're in your Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. You're squeezing your inner thighs, squeezing your glutes. You are strong. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your plank. Slowly make your way all the way down to the floor. This time, extending your arms forward in front of you for your second extension. I want today your palms to turn in towards each other. And then pull your shoulder blades down your back. Pushing into your elbows, lift your upper body already, but you're looking down at the floor. And then from there, lift your legs up. And then from there, lift your arms up. So everything's holding. Now, opposite arm, opposite leg lifts up higher, then alternate. Go for it. Now I'm going to show you the modification. For those who want to just focus on your upper back, keep your legs down. You're just lifting one arm at a time and then placing the other hand, the opposite hand on the floor. You can also choose to do this a little bit more, level 2, keeping everything planted on the floor and alternating. 10 seconds, keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Come on to sit back into a child's pose, knees wide, arms extended forward, and hold that there. Come to sit with your legs extended out, slightly wider than the mat. So I'm going to give you a side diagonal here. Now, so my legs are a little bit wider than my shoulders. If you have a tight back, you want to bend your knees, and so place your hand underneath your thighs and really lift that upper body tall. And feel yourself sort of sitting on the tip of your pelvis there, right? And then once you're there, arms go out to the side, lengthen and lift that chest. Hold. If your legs are straight, it will look like this. We're gonna saw off the opposite toe. So my right hand is gonna reach to my left pinky toe. Saw, come back up, and then saw, alternate. Now keep going. This is what it looks like if you have bent legs. Exhale, saw. So the point here is to keep your hips completely stable, right? These don't move. The rotation is coming through the rib cage. Up and saw. Many of us have such a tight back, me included, after 2 years of teaching on Zoom. Wow, what it will do to your body. Let's go one more each side. Last one, and very good. Bending your legs now, hip width apart, energizing in the heels. Your fingertips are either pointed forward towards your heels or out to the side. I want you to lift your hips up. The goal here is to keep your hips stable. I want you to lift one leg up in a tabletop position and hold that there. So you'll feel that left glute, that bottom glute working as you go for 4 lifts. Go down, up. Up. Good, one more. Then sit down, extend your legs, reach for the toes, and pulse twice. Bend the legs, reach back, lift up, other leg. Ready? 4 times. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit, extend, stretch, stretch. Bend the legs, lift, up. 4, squeeze into the heel, squeeze the butt. Take a seat, reach, pulse, pulse. Lift, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat, keep going. About 20 seconds left. Good. Wherever you are, even if it's, I say time, I want you to complete it where it's equal on each side. That made it equal for me, but you finish how you want. We're now going to go into the series of 5 to finish up. Lying down onto your back, you're going to hug your knees into your body. Now, this is going to be for time versus reps. You're going to hug your right knee into your body and extend the opposite leg. How low the leg goes is dependent on how you feel, the strength of your core. The higher up, the easier. Option to lift the upper body. If that bothers your neck, keep it down. And switch. Here we go, 30 seconds. So let the breath, normally I get really specific with breath, just let it feel natural here. Ideally long controlled breaths, you're halfway there. You should feel no pain in your neck. If you do, please keep your head down. You will get stronger over time. You have 5 seconds. And from here, hug both knees in, let your head rest. On this position, keep your head down for the first few. As the arms go back by the ears, both legs extend into a Pilates V, and then hug your knees back into your body. Extend and hug. Now, you can lift your head. Keep your head up as you extend. Good. Option, watch me, to circle your arms around the body as you bring it in. Remember, your legs can go much higher up if that feels better for your back and your core. The point is to feel it in your abs. 5 seconds. And head down. Take the right leg up, grab behind the thigh or the calf, and extend the opposite leg. It doesn't have to go so close to the floor, it can be higher up. Pulse that leg in twice, then switch. Then switch. Option to lift the upper body. Just pulse your top leg in. Try to keep your bottom leg still. Shoulder blades down the back. We're going to go a little longer with this one. Here we go. 5 seconds. And wherever you are, bring both legs up, Pilates V. Option to bend the legs if that feels better. Hands behind your head or keep your head down. Find your position that feels good. Both legs go down. Exhale up. Your back should feel connected to the mat. If I could give you one place to focus, I would say think below your belly button, draw those muscles in, and then move the legs. Feel that connection. And then once you've got that, squeeze the heels.
5 seconds. And bend legs, crisscross. So it looks like a bicycle crunch. Let's not get too specific today. Just keep your elbows wide and try to lift towards that knee. Keep going for me. So as you're twisting, you're not twisting through the neck, you're lifting from the back of the shoulder blades. Here we go. I'm gonna give you 15 more seconds. In 10. Pick up the pace, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees, relax. Rock your knees side to side. I know this was very different than what I've been doing lately, but I wanted to switch it up for you guys. Remember, part of getting the results you want is having that shock value to your body. Safely shocking your body. And come on up for me. Let's do my favorite stretches. Take one leg out, bend the bottom leg in, the other leg in. Reach for the toe, up and over. Close the body, both hands reach for the toes. And come on up. What's nice about that routine, switching sides, is that we actually did a lot of stretching throughout the routine. Remember, in the midst of the leg exercises, we were doing hamstring stretches. We did Pilates saw, which loosens up the back and the hips, close the chest. And then we did those single leg glute bridges with a hamstring stretch in between. And then from here, just bring a butterfly stretch. Soles of your feet together. Walk your hips in closer to your heels. Lift your chest up, open your heart, and then dive forward. Coming to sit cross-legged. I want you to take mirror me, so this would be your right arm. You're going to place it behind your back as though you're trying to come to the other side of your body, pulling that shoulder back. You're going to take your left arm, reach up and over to the ear, and gently, gently drop it down. Come on up. Let's do the other side. Now your left arm reaches out, tuck it behind to the other side of your body. Roll that shoulder back and down. Opposite arm reaches to the opposite ear. And gently release. Before we go into our final gratitude meditation, we're going to do something a little different. I am a certified meditation teacher. I want to do using your body to help center you. What we're going to do is we're going to squeeze our body. So notice my fists. We're just going to squeeze everything for 5 seconds, holding the breath, and you exhale. We're going to do that 3 times before we go into gratitude. All right? So from here, sit up tall, clench your fists, take a big inhale, and hold the breath, squeeze, going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take another inhale, clench your fists, and squeeze. Hold the breath, going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. One more time, find your inhale. Hold your breath, squeeze, everything face, everything 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. 4 big deep breaths, arms up, inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, Exhale down, use that breath. Inhale up, exhale down, one more. Inhale up, palms together, hands to heart, close your eyes. And today you say, you're gonna finish the sentence, I am grateful for, and go. If you are continuing your gratitude, please don't let me stop you. If you are done, open your eyes, place your hands onto your heart. Use that collective energy, that gratitude, that I am, which you are currently grateful for, that which you already have, because it is yours and it's divine. And I'm so grateful that you joined me today. Thank you so much. My name is Kit Rich. If you are not subscribing to my channel, please do. Please tell others about it if you think it might interest them. And if you are not following me on Instagram, that is where I post when I'm going to be doing another live workout. That's at Only Kit Rich or at KICHGO. And thank you so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and a restful sleep. Great, great work. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know why that was the case. My apologies. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Bridget. That means a lot. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.